So today I wanted to talk about someone who at one point was one of the most hated rappers to ever grace a microphone. And to this day he is still the biggest L in hip hop as well as one of the worst rappers I've ever heard. And that is Kid Buu. And since Kid Buu has fallen off, not a lot of people know what's going on with him, and not a lot of people have really heard anything about him or anything like that. And there's just a couple things that he's been up to recently that I just want to talk about. Now, first of all, a lot of people thought he quit making rap music as he was one of a handful of rappers who claimed to quit rap, which all of them were lying. Lil Xan did it, Lil Pump did it, and Kid Buu did it. I know those three for sure. And Kid Boo's actually been dropping music pretty consistently the last few months. And in case you're wondering if he's still copying other artists, well, here, I'll let you be the judge of that. If you want the rocks, the plugs and pass your hoe. If you want the smoke, I have the slimes and break your hoe. I got the chance to go bomb. Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, that was just a blatant copy of Playboi Carti. Now that song appears on Kid Boo's newest album, which dropped a couple weeks ago, and it's 50 tracks long. I'm not kidding. 50 fucking tracks from Kid Buu. He's on some tracks he's copying Trippie Redd, on other tracks he's copying Playboi Carti, on some tracks he's copying Lil Uzi. But a majority of the tracks I can't exactly tell who he's trying to copy, which means it's either an original sound for him or I've just listened to Kid Buu so much that I just can't tell, but the vast majority of the tracks on this project are just bad. The majority are just very generic and boring, but there are some that are truly terrible. Got rich, not do what I want. Are you mad 'cause I'm living how I want? Don't you play with me. Don't you play with me. And that was just one of the few truly horrid tracks on this album. There's a good chunk of it that is completely unlistenable. Some of the tracks on it are just weirdly mixed. Like there's one track where you can't make out a single word Kid Buu's saying because his vocals are so distorted. And there's even a couple really pathetic scream rap tracks. Well, not really screaming, more like shouting. Not metal screaming, but shouting kind of in a way 6 9 would shout. Bitch, my chopper sound retarded, it go through. I know you pussy niggas pussy cause my dick hard. What? That bitch want some Xannies, I got big bars. What? I know ain't shit on that pussy, I know rap time. My chopper sound. Yeah. It's not good. And to top it all off, there's even a dubstep track. A dubstep track. A genre of music that has been dead for years now. There is a Kid Buu dubstep song on this project. Dear God help us. But that's not it. That's not the only thing Kid Buu's been up to. On his YouTube channel, about a week ago, he uploaded a track titled Exotic. And it features Trippie Redd. Which, first of all, that should be a red flag in and of itself because Trippie Redd and Kid Buu have beef. Now, at one point when Kid Buu was first blowing up, it appeared that Kid Buu and Trippie Redd were cool, they were hanging out and everything. But then the I Try situation happened. Basically, Kid Buu claimed that Trippie Redd stole his song I Try. And his proof of this was his song I Try was made a few months before Trippie Redd's exclamation mark album dropped. That was the album that had the song I Try on it. And Trippie Redd came out, and first of all, that's pretty shaky because I don't know how dumb Kid Buu thinks we are, but most people are aware that that most artists will make music that they don't drop for months, even years. So, first of all, by just proving it was made before the song released isn't the most soundproof. But Trippie Redd would go on to say that Kid Buu wanted to feature on I Try, but his feature verse was so horrendous that Trippie Redd just kicked him off the song. And in retaliation, Kid Buu made his own version. But instead of being honest and saying, yeah, Trippie Redd said I was too trash for this song, so I made my own version. Let's go. No, he decides to make up a story about Trippie Redd stealing his song, which it was not true. Trippie Redd showed that his song had been made in 2018, which was a year before Kid Boo's version was made. So, yeah. So they have beef. So first of all, a track of them getting released is already kind of sketchy. And I was saying, "Oh well, maybe it was a track they made when they were actually friends." Yeah, no, no. See, in reality, what actually happened was there was a Playboi Carti leak called Exotic, and it's Trippie Redd and Playboi Carti on the track. What Kid Buu did is took this leak, yeeted Playboi Carti's verse out of it, and just slapped his own verse in there. That's literally it. And then he uploaded it to his YouTube channel as his own song. Yeah, even after he's fallen off hard, Kid Buu is still catching L's left and right. It's honestly sad at this point. And he's acting so weird on his Instagram. Like, Kid Boo's always been the type of person to change their personality based on whoever they were trying to copy. But it's just so weird now. Because he's acting like this guy who's just been beaten down and everyone's against him and he's fighting against everyone on his own. And it's just really, really pathetic and sad. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.